I wasn't sure what the role was, but I did know it was something that I wanted to get into, and that was after I had been to a Agile New Zealand conference and had the opportunity to, the keynote speakers at that time, one of them was Lisa Atkins, and I went straight out and bought her Coaching Agile Teams book. Loved it. It has become referred to as my Bible. It has so many marks in it and notes in it, and I will refer to it all the time when I'm working with teams. So, you know, the whole concept of Scrum Mastery, it was new to me. I hadn't done a lot. I'd been working in agile ways of working. I'd worked in a team. I understand the different ceremonies and all of that, but I never got down to what Scrum Mastery was. And it was because I hadn't actually looked at that part in the Coaching Agile Teams book. So once I started to do that, it became more clear to me, and it was the people side of it that really started to actually, I guess, sing for a better way. I loved the idea of helping others shine. I loved the idea of supporting growth in others. This was a type of leadership that I really resonated with me. I then went on my journey, started following people like Adam Grant and Simon Sinek, you know, Leaders Eat Last, understanding what servant leadership actually really was. And I know that a lot of people will talk about the fact that, you know, Simon Sinek and Adam Grant, Brené Brown, Lisa Atkins, all these people, they're so famous over the world, and you hear their names so often, but actually if you sit down and you really listen to the messaging, that was what sung to me. That was what made me want to go down this path of being a coach. And so fast forward a huge amount of years, and I went on a contracting foray and was a ways of working coach, and decided that, yeah, this is what I want to do. I want to coach people in finding new ways of working. I had done a lot during my time contracting. I did a lot of one-on-one coaching. I had done a lot of one-on-one coaching with team members and my Scrum Master role as well. But just being able to see people grow and being able to see people, you know, have that moment where they go, oh my gosh, this is what I want to do. You know, that is amazing to me. I love seeing people get to that point. So yeah, all the things I've learned about individuals and how people tick and what helps people grow. When you start to bring in the neurodiversity part of it, when you start to really stop and listen to somebody's journey, when you can see if somebody is a visual learner or if they take it all in by just sitting back and listening to you, or if they've got to be hands-on, all of those things, you know, like I take all of that and I've used all of that in my time as a coach to help teach people, almost to help them grow as individuals, to show them new ways of doing things. You know, there are always new ways of doing things. I love the concept of experimenting with something. If you've got a problem and you know that to get from A, we need to go along this road here that'll get us to B, but that road is going to be a huge amount of time and there is so much involved. I love being able to go, okay, so what are the little mini experiments we can do? What is the very first thing we can do to get from A to B? I just want the smallest step possible. And that's kind of where Wow Coach came from. So I was fortunate enough that I've inspired people during my time who have reached out and said, hey, are you going to keep doing this coaching thing? Because I really want coaching from you. And I was like, actually, I could do this. But I want to do this a little bit more. I want to be able to inspire others as well. So I guess real talk for me, what that means is that everything I say is my own experience. And I don't ever want anybody to feel that just because this is my experience, this has to be their experience too. I'm not here to tell you that your way of doing things is wrong. I am just here to inspire and give you some thoughts on other things you could try. I'm not going to be challenging methodologies at all. I may touch on some methodologies at some point. But every methodology that's ever been created was created for a reason. And they all have their good points. And it's just like talking about structures. You know, every structure has its good point and every structure has its bad point. And I'm not the person who wants to actually point blame. I'm never going to tell you you're wrong. You do you. But everything on this channel, this is my opinion. This is my thoughts. This is my experiences. And opinion is probably the wrong word. I should probably not have said that. Everything on here, what real talk means to me is that this is me sharing my experiences. This is me sharing years of my experience and things that have helped me along the way. So how do I wrap this up? What can you expect to get from me? At least twice a week, I will be doing a short that is a little quick insight on the posts that I've chucked up on LinkedIn. If you follow me on LinkedIn, you'll also be able to see some visuals that go along with it. Once a week, or if I feel there's a particular topic, I will do a deeper dive into that topic in different ways of working, so coaching aspects of different ways of working. And if there's anything that you would like to see, please hit me up. Please flick me an email or chuck it up in the community. I've posted on the community. I would love to get your engagement on there. I ask that you be kind. I won't be responding to anybody who's negative. I won't be responding to anybody who wants to take others down. If you're a keyboard warrior, I please ask that you don't engage at all. I just want real talk. I just want people who want to grow from anybody and learn from anybody. That growth mindset is something. Now, everybody is going to have their own opinions. Please don't come at mine. These are my thoughts. This is how I see things. I don't need you to tell me I'm wrong. I would not do that to you. So please have the same courtesy. And yeah, I'd love for you to join me here. Subscribe, follow along. We'll discover different things that are possible together. And I'd love you to stay for the journey. So yeah. So this is the end. So just a reminder, I'm Margaret from Wow Coach. Let's discover your potential.